Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's a team that just can't seem to get out of their own way. The losses keep piling up, Singy.
Yeah, it's been a really rough stretch, missed opportunities and some bad breaks out there. They got to put it behind them today and just find a way to get a W.
First pitch moments away, and starting in this one, it's Sonny Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Dynamite. The St. Louis Cardinals franchise. We are riding a 6-game losing streak, as you've seen in the beginning. We are struggling. As you've seen the record, 1-14. That's horrible to start this season, man.
Ball one there.
Not like with the Houston Astros, they are 3-14, so they have a bad record too. Surprisingly.
Foul ball still.
But we're gonna get up to a hot streak here, man. We got to. A long season, a lot of games to bounce back.
Got him looking
Take a seat,
for the
my
hit.
boy.
That was pretty nasty.
And a way to get back at least to a wild card spot, you know.
He was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just
got to get our bats on fire.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything
I
came
couldn't
together
tell
for him.
where the
Got a
center fielder was
fastball
at.
middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
I should have just switched over to that left fielder.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Has a
How
chance
did
to
a
make it
30
a
power
15-game
get something
hitting
like that
streak in
off,
this
you know?
one.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
All right, how are we going to start out with a strikeout and then give up
That makes it
back-to-back
a
doubles?
15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's
Oh,
nothing
thanks a lot,
crazy,
game.
but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing
Thanks for not
pitches
letting me
and
know he
really
was on
making solid
a hit streak.
contact, barreling up the baseball at times.
Just gave him his 15th.
Everything it
Okay.
seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
And now it's Christian Walker. And that one clips the corner.
There goes Sonny Gray ERA going back up. No, it's not a type of season he wanted to have.
That's out to center field. Scott pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience.
12 stolen bases already
no doubt
for this
about
season.
that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but They've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations.
Probably their Astros pitching. I think that's why they have a
sometimes in front of the opponent
losing record.
And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark.
They probably got pitching problem like us.
Business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Foul ball there.
I'm not hitting my spot at all.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Hit the ball with his 10 speed.
Comes through with the RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Volpe up next for the Astros. And that misses. Ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
No way we should be giving up 3 doubles in the first inning. In 1 inning.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Chas McCormick.
Yo, there gotta be some
Stepping in
animation
the
for them to
Astros,
dig that
Chas
ball out.
McCormick. This
Even if
kid,
it's
a
in the yellow
21st
with the
round
button
pick
accuracy,
out of
man.
Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Caratini on third. Volpe on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Cardinals coming up.
Position to win. For whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure
That's
they're
the pitch I
hoping
should
they
have
get
handled
more
right
of the
there.
same this season.
That's a
Get
base
this
hit.
run back.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lars Nootbaar stands in now and watches strike 1.
You start base aggressive early here.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here.
And I stole out the right pitch
Now
too.
2-2.
And I missed the hanger curve.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Check swing, went around, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught
You should have never just
the
slid
offensive
for
approach
feet
moving
first,
forward.
man. And I don't know, I was
2
so early on
outs.
that.
And that is downstairs.
1
Now
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
That one
2-2
way
now.
inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's
3-2.
downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Birds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Taylor Trammell. Gray back to work. Check swing, called strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
0-2 now. Went with the sweeper,
good eye.
but it misses.
Really
Had
good
him
take,
flinching.
especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Burleson sizes this one up. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really
That
nice
night,
about getting
third
yourself an
baseman,
automatic
Pedro
double
Leon.
like that. You get to stroll into
thought I was
second
underneath
base
it.
without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty.
I wasn't even
And
back
now
far
you're just
enough
looking for
to
the
get it.
next hitter to
That
kinda do
that
the
should have been
same
a
thing. Maybe
catchable.
put one in the gap so you can jog
That should have
home
been the
as
first
well.
out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in is the speedy Pedro Leon. Popped up. Contreras under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
That should be the second
For the
out.
Astros, the
I just
designated
messed up
hitter,
that fly ball
Jeremy
out.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Caught looking his first time up. And ball 1. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
All right, let's see here. Go for the sweeper again.
Batted battling here as he fouls it away.
I wanted that to go outside more.
That gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers
This
coming into the
dumbest same
ballgame.
animation. That's an
All he's
easy
trying
out.
to do at this point is help his team win.
A professional player would ground that would get that. Why is that still in the game?
Runner at first. And here is Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
This game,
He doubled home
I
a run
swear.
in his first AB. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
Yes, for the
Fastball
Astros.
pretty much middle,
First
and
baseman,
that's what you fall
Christian
asleep
Walker.
dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
I don't know how you even got that off. He was like a
runner
little
at
late
second,
on that.
2 down. Christian Walker now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Man, you supposed to be our ace pitcher, and you ain't acting like it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
That
Down
fly
to the
ball
bottom
should
of
have
the
been an out.
second. It's the Astros 4 and the Cardinals nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Well struck left field. Trammell going back on this one. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder
That
catch.
is
I tell you what,
it.
those
You gotta
are
be kidding
really
me.
fun to make. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed on that curveball. You serious?
Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Look out!
I can take that, but you better watch it.
Strikes on him, and he hit him. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Scott.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can
timing
do it
is
with.
still
Make sure
make
you
no
get the first
contact.
out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double
Same
up on a
pitch.
This guy will
Same
throw it 3
timing.
times, 4
Still
times
miss.
in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
In the dirt. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very
Left
hittable
fielder,
pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that
Burleson.
batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Alec Burleson
inside.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-0.
Ball.
And
I got
another
3-0.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
All right.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. So now 2
That's
on.
out. Ball 4.
And 2 outs.
Good eye. Good
Now,
eye. Good
interesting, he
AB.
went with the off speed
this in the
and
line.
walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Herrera at second. Burleson at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and
Go,
that one
go,
gets through into
go.
center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle.
We're gonna have to start doing that because we're
trying to
not.
hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the rookie second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I should have never took that pitch. I should have queshed that.
Ball. That's out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is
That's in. Ball 2.
inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Yes, I do.
Into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily.
4-2.
4-2.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Come on, let's get this 2-out rally. Come on.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Another base hit. Drive this in. We could be down 1 here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. And a 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Astros 4 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a hit of the first pitch just misses.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
All right, let's get him to chase here.
One and 2 now. And there's a
Inside,
ball.
ball 2.
And they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses
And he
to
wanted to
first,
throw a fastball
and
up.
run away in the top of the third.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And next to hit for Houston, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close, but called a ball. And that's
Excuse me,
1-1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old.
Do
And
you
they
know where the
traded
strike zone
for
is?
him earlier this year. And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Oh, crap.
Fouled
All right.
off. And they'll do it again.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's get him inside.
One down, base is empty.
Got
And
him.
down on strikes he goes. And he's
right,
registered
good inning
3
here. Let's go.
Ks in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter,
Right
but the
fielder,
pitcher will
Chad
take that
McCormick.
all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a
What
spot
are you talking about?
that
It was.
the umpire is going to,
According to this
at least
cam,
for
it
now,
was.
allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
McCormick
Nope,
in the box
outside.
now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Right side. Nootbaar moves under it. And that
Good
is
1,
that.
2, 3. Let's go. About time.
Gray back to work. A little bit high. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting.
Just kept it
second
simple.
baseman,
Played
Jose
Pepper with the middle of the
Altuve.
infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that one's a little bit low.
Excuse me?
1-0.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Gray winds and deals.
That's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
I dare you.
In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first.
All right, I have to pitch to him.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three, 2 now.
Got
And
him.
a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts.
Take a seat,
3
my
on the
boy.
mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Walker in the box again. Takes the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in.
I should have did that
Lead
cutter
runner holds
inside.
at second with 1 gone.
Catcher,
He needed
Victor
that one. It's been a
Caratini.
tough stretch at the plate lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Victor Caratini. Swinging a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1 out, and that's 2.
There we go.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Cardinals 2. out towards right center. McCormick makes the grab, one down.
Now
I think that's a
batting,
pitch I
the
should be
shortstop.
Back to the
pulling
top of the
on a
lineup.
sinker.
And now it's going to be Mason Wynn, 1 for 2. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in
That's a
one
ball.
inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Just
ball
missed. The Cardinals trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Just
ball 3.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Everything been down.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably
I wanna
doesn't agree,
steal
but
again with
it
him.
appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Dubin also throwing.
I think I'm taking a risk here.
Runner on the goal. Pitch
Ball, that's
inside.
it.
Throw there.
Let's go.
Safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home
Good
runs
jump.
so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Win. The runner at second with 1 away. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece
Could at
and
least
hope he
foul
throws
tipped
something
it.
else to keep the at bat alive.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is
Ball 1.
downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking
Ball
ball
2.
misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch.
Ball, inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
What's on that pitch?
Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. And ball 4.
Good
2
aiming.
aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Arenado swings through it for strike 1.
I'm glad you missed the swing. I should have just took that pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled
Oh,
off.
you hanging it.
That's
Back
outside.
outside.
And the count 1-2. First and second, 2 down.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Next pitch is outside.
All right,
So
game
both
2.
runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load
Bases
the
loaded.
bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
4 walks he gave up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen.
Now pitching for
Bennett
Houston.
Sousa takes over on the
Number
mound.
62.
Well, no margin for error in
Bennett
terms of throwing
Sousa.
strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases all loaded up. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball 1. And another
Get out.
ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That is the inning. It's the breaking stuff.
Number 66. Sean Dubin. And Contreras.
And that is out of play.
Wow.
Next offering is fouled back. Next
Ball
pitch
left
is
outside.
outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball.
Missed
Help ball.
inside with the curve. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
There we go. Let's start this 8th inning right.
Tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one fouled off.
Ah, I should have never. I've tried to take that apple.
Tying run at the plate. Missed with a
That's a ball.
changeup. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
What do
Check
you got?
swing, appeal to first. No
Okay,
swing,
I didn't
just
think
held it
I
back
thought
there.
I went on that.
The tying run at the plate. That's
Three balls,
inside.
one
On
strike.
this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
I'm not
Herrera
risking it with
in
his
the on-deck
already
circle,
7
hoping
speed.
to
You
get a
kidding me?
chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Pitch I should have
Definitely
pulled.
got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging.
That was ball 4. It would have been first and second with no outs. What am I
Here's the
doing?
catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Waste no time there. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sean Dubin done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the
Number
Astros, Taylor Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Pinch run? No, because I got nobody
2
on the
1
bench.
out. Now up for St.
With
Louis,
speed.
Victor Scott. 0 for 3 in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the first off,
I'm not sure.
is
Should I
not
sacrifice an
close.
out
Well,
or
this is a
a
critical
squeeze
spot
bunt?
for both the pitcher and
Because he
the
has
hitter.
speed.
You
He has a
can learn lot
96
about a guy
speed.
by how he handles these pressure situations.
Third base is playing in a little.
So the tying run at second. Just
I don't know if I
missed.
should
Could
do
be some
that.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge.
I could
pitch
get
coming.
lucky, make it bases loaded.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I gotta.
With the
I
go-ahead
can't be
run
pulling
at the
no
plate
pitches like
here in
that.
the bottom half of the 8th inning. Trying to bunt his way on. And it's
Foul ball.
just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Here's the left fielder, Alec Burleson. Line drive. And no one can get there. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single.
All right,
and
one
they
run lead.
trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
I should have been a gapper. I can't pinch run. I have no one on the bench with
So
speed.
the tying run in scoring position now. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. Just missed. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Out in front of that. 1-2 count.
Next offering
Okay.
upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on, two outs. Strike three, got him swinging.
Was I
Huge
early?
strikeout there.
I was
Sometimes
early on
he
it.
wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
McCormick, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Romero, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Hit on the ground softly to short. Win.
Get rid of the ball.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
That's why you run hard. 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So man aboard. So next up for Houston, Taylor Trammell. A little bit
Ball
low.
one.
And that is ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Now snap throw to first.
Safe.
McCormick dives back in safely. And he swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Helpful.
In the dirt, but kept close. To
Why would you go?
second, and he's out.
Why would you go?
Tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying
AI
to
is
be
so
aggressive
dumb in
on
this game, I
balls in the
swear.
dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right
He must have
there,
fooled him. He thought it was
excellent job by the
further back.
catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hard hit to third. Throw to first in time. Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. Swing and a high fly ball down the
Move your
right
feet,
field
Luke.
line.
Move your feet.
And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's
Oh,
off
that's
the
off
mark.
the plate.
And the count even 1-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Popped up. He's got it.
Come on.
And that is out number 3.
Get a man on, and we can win it and walk it off.
And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 4 and the Cardinals 3. Gets in there. It's 0-1. One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that's
Ball
down
one.
and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting,
Mason
shortstop,
Wynn getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines.
Ain't no I
trying
was
to
late.
prevent extra bases. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play
I
catch-up.
ain't no winning this game.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Way inside, and that hit him.
Got him right
You
there.
just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the
Right
offense earn
fielder.
everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
New ball.
Nootbaar swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a
No
good
ball,
complement to
2
that
strikes.
fastball.
Fly ball center field. Dubon. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
1 out left for the Cardinals. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Ball, that's in.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. That's way
ball, 1
outside.
strike.
And it's 2-1. Swings
That's
through
ball
that
3.
one
What
for
am I doing?
strike 2.
Well, and those
balls,
hitters count
2 strikes.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hader is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I think people might be surprised to see how many pitchers have collected 200 saves in their careers. It's not a lot, and he's just joined that club. Keeps climbing that leaderboard, save after save.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Cool. Just cool. Just cool. Losing streaks continues to 7 game. How the heck we lose to a 3-14? Now we made him 4-14, and we only got 1 win. Don't worry, I'ma send the rest of the last 2 of the series of the game. I swear, if we get swept again, it just makes me want to do a restart. But no. We gotta have to pull through. We gotta catch fire somewhere, man. I might have to knock the hitting difficulty to Hall of Fame. Cause ain't no way I'm getting good timing with Legend and still they ain't making contact. I don't get it. And TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Peace.